I always see everybody talking about the strength and nutritional habits it takes to achieve fat loss, but something I have noticed over the years as a health and wellness coach, a personal trainer, and somebody who has pursued bodybuilding themselves is that our mental roadblocks sometimes are the biggest block from achieving fat loss goals. The three biggest mental roadblocks that I have seen, and not only myself and the clients that I've worked with, are your belief systems, your inner dialogue, and your narratives that you tell yourself. These three things can make or break success with fat loss. Your belief systems are what you tell yourself. It's what you believe about yourself. Those can really make or break fat loss success, because if you're not a morning person, or if you look at food and gain weight, you are telling your central nervous system that belief about yourself. So of course that becomes your reality. If morning is the only time that you can be successful with following through on making it to the gym, you need to unwire, repattern the belief system that you're not a morning person. Because if fat loss is a priority and the morning is the only time you can make it, you're already failing by telling yourself you're not a morning person. The same applies to I eat food and gain weight. You're going to be terrified to eat any type of food, which creates this self-deprecating spiral. And instead of looking at food as fuel and as healthy and as a way to align with fat loss because you're feeding your body so you can train hard, you look at food in a shameful way. The second is your inner dialogue, how you talk to yourself. Same thing. If you look at how you eat, how you move in a shameful way, and instead of looking at it in a way of self-love, self-respect for yourself, learning discipline as a form of love for yourself, you are going to fail at fat loss, because every time you don't show up to the gym, instead of saying like, you know what, I still got 3 days this week to make it, I'm gonna do it, you say, I'm a piece of shit, I may as well give up for the rest of the week. That inner dialogue is going to make or break your success with fat loss. So make sure the way in which you talk to yourself is in a respectful, realistic, aware way. The third and final mental block that I see in a lot of individuals are the false narratives that you create for yourself to stay comfortably miserable, so that you don't align with fat loss, but it's not a you fault or your self fault, it's an external, the rest of the world fault. If every time it is something outside of yourself at fault for why you didn't follow through on the habits required to achieve fat loss, that is a false narrative. It is a false narrative, because a lot of times we can take accountability, we can get a little bit frictional, we can get a little bit uncomfortable so that we can actually align with the habits required to reach our goals. Change will not happen if you don't change. So these three mental blocks are something to maybe go home, write down a note on your notebook. Are you practicing any of these? Do you need to get better with these? Because fat loss is about progress, not perfection.